Hey ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've been talking a lot about batteries. We've been talking about batteries in Puerto Rico, we've been talking about batteries in a semi-trailer, and I thought I would extrapolate and talk about now the Model 3 because Tom just got to configure his new Model 3. If we look at some of those battery prices and the way they're coming down, it has some implications for the Model 3. So let me do some math for you. I know you love math, let's do this. So for the 220 mile version Model 3 versus the 310 mile Model 3, you have to pay $9,000 extra. So it's $9,000 for an extra 90 miles of range on that battery. If you extrapolate that out and you wanted a 500 mile range Model 3 just using current battery prices, $63,000. Would you pay $63,000 for a 500 mile range car? You might if you do a lot of driving. It sort of gets me interested. But if we now extrapolate out what we know from the Tesla Semi event, that those battery prices are going to go from like $150 per kilowatt hour down to what appears to be around $90 per kilowatt hour when the factory is out doing its maximum output, it comes down that much, then you get some really interesting numbers. You're going to have to believe my math on this. If you don't change the cost of the rest of the car, you could have a 600 mile range Model 3 for $52,000. Isn't that crazy? On the other side, it could bring down the price of the lower end one. So the 310 mile version of the Model 3 could come down to about $42,000, and the 220 mile range version could come down to about 32,000 miles. That's if you kept the rest of the cost of the car exactly the same and the margins the same. So the point is here, it may not drop the price of the car as much on the low end as it drops the price of getting a car with a lot of range on the upper end. But that's exciting. For $52,000 for 600 mile range, sold. I want one.